How's it going, YouTube? It's your boy Ron. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pikmin 2. In the last episode, we had cleared off our debt after we got everything at Gluten's Kitchen, and we are now basically past the halfway point of the game. There has been many new introductions and a lot of changes to the game once you have cleared the debt. I can go over a lot of those starting right now at the home screen. As you can tell, it has been a little bit changed. It's mainly more focused on the bottom portion being the hub of the area that you're visiting. So a lot of the markers are now going to show you and indicate how many treasures you collected out of the total. Before, it would just tell you the number you got, and if it cleared off, it would just basically tell you that it was cleared with the red flag. Same thing with the above ground. Now that everything's cleared, you will tell based on, of course, the flags and, of course, like the sparkling cinematic, and gives you every exact detail. Of course, if you haven't visited that specific area yet, it's not going to tell you right off the bat because, of course, you don't even know the name. And that's just another minor change. Of course, the other minor change you'll see in the Piklopedia, once I take a look at that, you'll see that it's basically, your enemy list, but it actually gives you a number based on the enemy that you haven't visited yet. So this is, of course, in chronological order, and same thing will apply to the bosses as well. There's still a decent amount more that we haven't even touched yet. And the exact same thing will happen for the treasure hoard. This is happening on its own because, of course, after you collect the series, it'll basically tell you what series you've collected. And as you can see, there's still a lot of treasure we have not collected yet. And in total, just so you guys know, there's a total of 201 treasures, and we've really only collected about half that. So there's still a lot more for us that needs to be touched on. And today's episode will be focusing on Perplexing Pool. We are going to be going ahead and heading back there. Ideally, this should be the second to last time we visit here, only because I do want to focus on the shower room, and there should be 3 adjacent treasures next to this area that we had kind of touched on previously that we should have better access to now. But one change that we can go ahead and get started with is that it's not Louie, it's the president that's with us now. Mr. President, you have arrived. My scans indicate that this planet is still heavily laden with treasure. We shall make Hokate Freight the golden, indisputable king of deep space long-haul freight. Then everyone will be cloudy, cold, and gold like me. No, I am unique and beautiful, yes. Olimar, I must ask that you take extreme care as so not to insult or endanger our president. And for now, where could Louie be? To be stuck on an uncivilized planet with no food at all? I am concerned. You must waste no time in finding him. So yes, another fundamental change is that the ship is gold. I mean, yeah, a gold ship. Oh, please, really? The treasure went back underground. Are you kidding me? Okay. Before I explain that, let me go ahead and give you a plan for today. Of course, the shower room, we only just made an introduction to it. We are going to be going there today. There should be 2 treasures in this area behind, right next to the shower room. And then the last one that we are going to go focus on is the one that's over here. There used to be a ship part back in the original Pikmin. I think that's one of the, I really don't remember which ship part it was, but there is going to be one that's basically in an identical location to that one. We just got to clear some of the enemies here first. I do need to focus a lot more on the land for right now, and that's going to be bringing a good amount of water Pikmin. I'm only going to bring 40. I don't think I'm going to be needing that much. I'm definitely going to be, okay, if I can actually, definitely going to be needing purples. I'm going to bring 20. And since there is an underground treasure, I am going to be bringing whites. I'm just going to bring 10. I really don't need that many. 10, and then I am going to be bringing yellows just because of the treasure being in a height exclusive area, but I'm only going to bring 20. I don't think it needs any more than that. Also be careful of enemies. We've only been here only 1 day apart, so everything shouldn't be spawning back like immediately after, even after the cutscene for where are the other 2 at? Are they still... make sure you pay attention to your team as well, because they might be scattering around. I really hate this game sometimes, but I love this game so much. Headaches. The headaches I get from this game. Alright, so let me go ahead and clear out this area first. The only imminent danger is the swooping stitch bug and the fiery bullhog. This thing is not a big concern to us right now. I just want to make sure I get rid of this thing. Alright. And it's right here. So I'm going to go ahead and throw some yellows up here because I will need them. I hope that should be 20 Pikmin. I don't think it should be any... Alright, that should be it. I'll let you guys chill over there for a second and then make my way over so I can actually grab the treasure. Luckily, I don't have any Pikmin on me, so the swooping stitch bug doesn't actually care what I'm doing right now. Just be careful with the water. And bring your yellow Pikmin up. And then... oh, wait. No, I think I needed it. Yeah, okay. I need to be on this ledge. Okay, so then throw your yellow Pikmin up here. Alright, so it's like a multi-step puzzle. then I can go ahead and get on the proper ledge I need to be on, and that is on this one. Luckily, like I said, no Pikmin swooping such, but could really care less about what I'm actually doing. And then that way I can go ahead, should be 20, 15, okay, so as long as you bring 15, you're fine. 20 is just an extra by Pikmin measure. Alright, so we get a pickle case. I was about to say a pickle Rick. We all know that reference. So ideally, it should just bring it over here this way. We can ignore that. I'm not really going to be too flustered by it. As long as the swooping stitch bug doesn't see it. Alright, and the Pikmin will just go through it like nothing. Alright, since I don't really need yellow Pikmin anymore for this point, please tell me nothing got stuck there. Okay, good. I'm just going to let them take it back. It's not a big deal. There is a Toady Boister that does come back pretty frequently, but honestly, as long as you just ignore them, it's not going to be a big deal. And then we can try to take care of the Wollywogs. Just going to let it see it, and then just let it waste some time. Alright, go ahead and just knock it out, as simple as that. And then pretty much rinse and repeat that process. Alright, and then simple as that, should be gone. Alright, enough for you, and then the treasure underground should be somewhere over here. I just need my white Pikmin to find it. Oh, it's more over here. Alright, there we go. Also look at your sensor. I was literally not even looking at the sensor, acting like I never had one to begin with. Alright, so we grabbed one out of the 3 so far, and that is going to be a pickle lid, the Vastlick, big taste, big crunch, the Gherkin Gate, 100 Pokos. Honestly, don't even know what Gherkin means, but that's not important right now. Alright, let them grab that, and it's basically a massive seashell. Alright, since there should be no enemies here other than the Toady Boister, I will go ahead and just get rid of it, honestly, just so that way it doesn't interfere. And since now I have purple Pikmin to actually mess with it, it's a bit easier to take advantage of now. Yeah, see? Easy. And then it just disintegrates into nothing. Alright, and then that should be everything. I'm gonna have to make my way around towards the water end with my blue Pikmin to actually take care of the other treasure that was underground. The white Pikmin will be better at taking care of that once I grab this treasure, so that way I can take them over to the ledge and let the blue Pikmin focus on that area. Luckily, the water dumples shouldn't be responding back either. It should just be a few of the water dumples over there on that end. Yeah, they can't see me. And then the Wollywog. Alright, since we are going to be near done with everything here, I'm going to go ahead and just let, I'm going to start grabbing more of my Pikmin numbers. Okay, I'll let that happen. Alright, and we get the Magic Conch. The Magic Conch shell. 60 Pokos, the Fortified Delicacy. Yeah. We'll say that. I'm going to grab some more whites. I'm just going to grab 5 more, honestly. Don't really need that much more. And then I'll just grab some extra reds just to not waste time, because I don't want to pluck Pikmin out. That would just be a waste. I'm really gonna have like no yellows at the end of this game, but not that yellows are useless, they're just not as necessary as like another Pikmin titles. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and split up the work. I'm gonna go ahead and let the whites come up here. I don't really need that many of them, just so they can dig out the underground treasure again, and that way I can let my blues focus on actually taking care of getting rid of the enemies. Okay, no, I don't need you. I don't need you. Listen to me. I'm listening to me. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and let the president now. It's not Louie anymore. It's the president. He's gonna do his tactics. He also has like a purple silhouette, but since he is still blue like Louie, they just gave him like the blue color palette, so you know, that's one thing. Hopefully the Wollywog can't see me right here and I can just throw my Pikmin onto it. Alright. Alright, pretty much the rinse and repeat method from Pikmin 1. Oh. Alright, easy. That was actually easier. I'm gonna try to get rid of the Skitterly so it doesn't interfere with the white Pikmin. Alright, the water dumples though are a little bit different since they don't work like Wollywogs, and I'm gonna take a big poop on them and just get rid of them this way. It's honestly just a bit easier for me to take care of them that way. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the whites. Come on, white Pikmin. Come to me. And then that way they can go ahead and pick up this. Alright, I'll let them take care of that. And then once the whites grab it all up, I can go ahead and just let the blues take it over. There should be nothing in the way for them to not grab the treasure anymore, so that should be okay. If they can actually start grabbing it from underground. And then we should have a decent amount of time to explore some of the shower room. Obviously, we won't get through all of it today since there is a decent amount of subfloors. But we can at least get a lot of the next portion done for that way when we come back for our next final time here. Alright, so let me go ahead and just give Olimar back the white Pikmin. We won't be needing them for this part anymore. And then the president can go ahead and just grab the onion back. To the onion, or to our base. How many Pikmin do I have? Yeah, I have a lot of reds. I might as well get some whites. I mean, not whites, yellow Pikmin. It'd just be unfair to not have that many. And they're gonna take it back this way. Yeah, why would they not? Okay, they're gonna take it back that way, but they're gonna go ahead and take it that way. This game is amazing. All right, come on, guys, let's go. We gotta make no haste. I will be needing a more spread out amount of my Pikmin just because of how the shower room is. We are going to be seeing a multiple of hazards, so I am going to need to be bringing a more even out number for my team than I normally should. Gonna go ahead and let I have the yellows. I don't need 20 of them. I think I'll be fine with 15. So I'll just take 5 out. Alright, and then just bring 5 more reds, and then I don't really need 40 blues. I will need a good amount since the shower room is obviously in the name more of a water-focused area, so it shouldn't be too a surprise that we should have to bring a lot more of them. Oh, I was only 1 away. Alright. I'll let them take that, and then the blues I'll bring probably 30 maybe. Let me see. I can take at least 10 away. Yeah, that's fine. And I still will need some reds since I only have 10. I'll have 15 of them. And then I'll just probably end up bringing more yellows in a second. Like that. Alright, and then we grab the final treasure above ground, excluding the one that's going to be all the way on the opposite side of the Perplexing Pool. We'll focus on that next time. 30 Pokos for an onion. The onion replica. It's still an onion. Alright, so based on the numbers I have 15. Do I really need that many yellows? I kind of do need that many yellows. Whites. I know there's going to be some poison around. I do need that many blues though. And for yellows, I'll bring that many. Actually. Okay, so I'm going to switch it around. I'm going to go ahead and bring 5 more reds, and then if I need to switch them out for like purples or grow any other Pikmin, I'll just do that. Alright, so we have 100. So honestly, guys, this is how I'm gonna do the rest of the Perplexing Pool after we come back. We should have a little bit less than half the day. Not a lot of time, but at least I could do some things here. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and focus on the back area when we come back. There is a decent amount of cleanup I can do here before we get introduced to one of the most infamous caves in Pikmin 2. Again, I'll leave that for later because that's a whole topic on its own. And grab the treasure that's over there, and then everything should be done at Perplexing Pool. Should be done there. Oddly enough, I'm completing Perplexing Pool, then the Awakening Wood. We are almost done with Awakening Wood. We just have to visit one more location and grab one above ground treasure. I may do that. We'll just see how time goes for us. Honestly, it's not a big deal. The Wistful Wild is the last place we unlocked, and it's going to be the main focus for the majority of the remainder of this gameplay, because that's going to be a lot of things that we're going to have to solve there. But regardless, we have everything we need. We're going to be entering Shower Room. There's going to be every kind of hazard we'll see here, and there's 14 treasures to grab. We're entering with everyone here. Let's make no haste. Let's go ahead and explore what we have today. Alright, so Shower Room in terms of difficulty, it's not that bad. It is a slight difficult gap above Gluten's Kitchen, but we saw how bad I was there, so be prepared for some minor stupidity. But many people will know that Shower Room is one of the greatest locations in the game for some of the greatest music. I mean, listen. Okay, not this one. It's the next level. It's the next one. Of course. Really? Are you kidding me? They had to put that kind of Wollywog here. Okay, I gotta be a little bit careful. Yeah, see how it can just easily spot me? That this game is like actually broken. Alright. Okay, so I gotta let the Wollywog try to like jump over here. Alright. Jump over here one more time. One more time. Alright, that should be good. Okay, so... Oh, no. No. Oh my god. I really... Oh, yo. I actually genuinely got scared. Okay. I really was like, please don't tell me. No, Purple. What are you doing? Purple. This kid is giving me a heart attack. I'm literally about to lose. I almost lost Pikmin for like literally stupid reasons. I'm also sure a Wollywog does fall down from here. I'm almost sure of it. Alright. Okay, so now falling rocks again. Is there really not a Wollywog that comes here? I really thought there was. I mean, there's wog poles. That's not the exact same thing I was thinking of, but... No? Alright, that's honestly not that bad. Alright, honestly, there isn't going to be that much different. Well, I'm going to ignore that area since there's really no point in exploring it, and then everything should have been done. Okay, just got to take care of the watery blowhog. That's the only thing. But honestly, that's the least of my worries. That literally was like the easiest enemy I could take care of. I was literally more concerned about the Wollywog that was like right next to the spawn point, and I really thought I was about to lose Pikmin because of the fact that it spawned in a really horrible location for me. Alright, and then there was just a few falling bomb rocks, and that's honestly not a big... I mean, not bomb rocks, there was just a few falling rocks from the sky. That's not a big deal. So honestly, that's done. I do have enough time for one more, and then we should be wrapping it up for next episode when we continue to visit this area. It should only be the one treasure though, so honestly that's not that bad. I really was super close to losing a lot more Pikmin than that. That was actually going to be really scary. 90 Pogus for the juice extractor, the merciless extractor. Or more of a fitting name that actually sounds more ominous than just, you know, a fruit extractor. Alright, and then of course we do see the electric gate, but of course once they grab everything. Yeah, that's everything. Alright, we can go ahead and head on to the next one, and it doesn't matter that the electric gate's not there because the game actually won't even let the Pikmin die from it. We just go on to the next one. The game's great. Alright, so now we head on to the second one, and this is actually the portion of the cave I meant where the music is just... Like, I will shut up for a moment so you guys can hear it while I still continue to do the game. Just take a listen. I know you guys probably can't hear it, but I know for those who have played this game and even listened to the soundtrack of this game, oh, falling rocks. It spawned from when I wasn't even on that side. That's crazy. Okay, so for those who probably do know the song, it's really great. I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. We are introduced to a new enemy though. This is the first type of enemy we've seen like this. This is the lesser spotted jelly float. The lesser spotted. It does suck in your Pikmin. It doesn't knock it out right away. But don't let your Pikmin stay in there too long, because the longer they're in there, the higher the chance that they do have a fainting in there. So please don't lose your Pikmin that way. That is not a great way to lose your Pikmin. Alright, and then once it's defeated, any Pikmin that it had consumed in there, it just gets knocked out regardless. They get knocked out of the bubble, I mean. Alright, so please, no falling rocks like right over here. Alright, and then we can go ahead and get rid of the orange Bulborb. And there, oh, yep, I knew it. Okay, I knew there was more falling rocks, I just couldn't tell where they were at. And of course, no, oh my god. How do I win in this situation? Okay, I couldn't win in that situation. Oh my god. You guys saw how pathetic that was. Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore how sad that was because that was almost pathetic. Like, you guys were like, this guy knows there's a better way of handling that, right? And there was, just use your white Pikmin and just do the same thing with purples. I just wasn't being smart and I almost paid the big price for it. Alright, now we can take care of this. But this is also what I mean where the cave layouts can be extremely against you in that regard. There shouldn't be any more falling rocks. That should have been all of them. At least I hope, because I don't want my Pikmin to grab something and then it turns out that wasn't the... Okay, that should be it. I'm gonna go ahead and let them grab this stuff and this, so that way they can go ahead and knock out the gate. And then we can go ahead and grab everything. Come on guys, come on, stop struggling. Really nice cave. Like the music here is just so, oh, of course there's an orange bulborb. You see, this is what I'm talking about. This game is just gonna get more and more cucky the further you get into it. Because of course an orange bulborb would just, dwarf bulborb to be more accurate, would just fall right under that gated treasure. Like, this game is great. This game is just amazing. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this sub-level. We will be seeing a lot of these layouts repeat the further we get into it, just with different spin on things. That's just the only thing I can say about the shower room. This is just a great introduction for seeing many layouts that we'll see familiar throughout the game. And we get another Duracell battery, the durable energy cell, 160 Pocos. And then we'll get a bar sub in just a moment once it gets over there. Where is it? There it is. And other than that, there's just going to be a lot more things you have to be more wary of, like, of course, any kind of falling enemies, falling objects, anything in terms of layouts, so you have to just be careful. Sometimes the game will be in your favor, you'll just have to reset it. We get the Sud Generator, mild soap, it's mild soap, 60 Pocos. Alright, that's okay, so that is going to be everything here, and then once they go ahead and just grab the few bulborbs, that'll be it for today's episode. So, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Do hope you enjoyed. Minor recap, we did complete majority of Perplexing Pool. There is just, of course, one cave and one treasure above ground, but after that, we should only need a day to do that because there is a lot to talk about when we enter that part of the area, which will be in the coming days. The only thing I can speak on about next episode is we're going to try to do as much of the shower room as we can. There are 5 more sub-levels left, but seeing as how we have some remainder of the day, we might dedicate this as to 2 parts more of this episode. But we'll see how that goes once we enter sub-level 3. So guys, this has been your boy Ron, and until next time, I'll see you guys back here at shower room for sub-level 3, so we can go ahead and at least complete more, and then try to finish up Perplexing Pool in standard time. So that'll be it. I'll see you guys then. Take care.